What is up, my nerds and nerdettes? Welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate 3. That's a cool place with those swords. Those are cool. Cute, cute, cute. Alright. What got all these people up to? Alright.
Another step forward.
This guy is a traitor, if I
I
recall.
have something to ask.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met.
And now there's
And
planes
thank you
behind me,
for
so I
beating back
apologize
those
if you guys
goblins.
can hear that through the mic.
Most brave of you. Is there
Near
anything
an
you
airport,
need?
and they've been going
Act
extra
fast if you
crazy
do.
lately, and I don't know why.
The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Yep, you guys can hear it. That's great. I apologize. What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as
Here
they
comes some
continue
more
their
background
travels.
noise. Oh, that one sounded like a car. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't
God,
enough
I thought
supplies
I'd
to
stop
support
long enough in
everyone.
between where they wouldn't keep going. Alright, well, what are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Trading and bartering. Alright. First of all, I don't need that. Drew's backpack can stay. Anything inside of it? Nothing inside of it. Plates, fine. Broken loot I don't need. Cups I don't need. Actually, keep the water. Don't need the bones. Don't need the mugs. Don't need the skulls. Don't really need that. Don't think I need that for anything.
Calm down, please. I won't leave them behind. You're going to get us killed.
I don't know. That. Like shield, not bad. Oh, I'm not proficient with that. Never mind. I don't need that then. I don't need those.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate. I care about my life.
Kind of want to use the ritual staff.
No, you just care about
And
your
a
stupid
quarter
apprentices.
staff. Keep the shovel.
Take that back. Right now.
That's always just in case. Somehow speaking, that's fine. Alright, what you got? Gloves of missile snaring. Interact missiles. Oh. Oh. That's really good. Flinging bonus. Ring mail. Chain shirt. Edge wedge. Light armor. Rain dancer. 4 to 11. Create water. Okay. Spell thief. Spell thief seems pretty good.
We don't even know these people. That doesn't matter. Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us. That's not stop shouting? No?
Plies. Kind of. Spell thief sounds pretty good. There we go. Alright, what do you have?
Calm down. Please. I won't leave them behind. You're going to get us killed.
Oh no. Type to go back on him? No? Okay. Alright, what do you got? We don't need you anymore. And you don't have anything.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Now, Rain Dancer. Great on
Yes?
Gal as a ranged weapon. Oh, you're not proficient with it? Okay. Let's Shadowheart. Are you proficient with it?
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate. I care about our lives.
You're not proficient with it. Well,
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
the time being, you keep it anyway, because I need stuff that gets me key points, not spell slots, so it's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I just do that? Stop that.
Take two.
That's not what I want to do.
Still breathing.
I do not want to
Despite
attack
everything,
you.
What path lies before me?
I'm just trying to make our way.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
It's down dark. Over here.
Vex?
Got a whole town of people. Another trader. Anti-Ethel.
And again.
Over here.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Is it? Okay. Pale. No, the gate's like you are. We found Zara we should take. Okay, so I need her to be here. Let's get the ruins. We found a way into the abandoned ruins. We entered some kind of crypt. Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. There might be some valuable artifacts lying around. Oh, I gotta go back to that. Okay. Pico Cavalier, the druids, or the refugees of the groves that were favors they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. And then we need to find the healer.
All over. Covered in spots.
So
No noses to speak of.
Alright. Then let's go to camp. Let us. Yeah. Starion,
like a
you'll
good
stay
moment to talk.
behind.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Thanks, Barry, for staying camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I need my girl.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
I'd like you to join
It
me.
is done.
Perfect. There's nothing we can make yet.
Ignorance breeds madness.
We want to level up our fighter. Action surge. Nice. Accept that. She
What's
might
next, I
actually
wonder?
be proficient with it. Yeah. There we go. Found someone who can use it. Perfect. Now that we got her.
My dagger.
Be heard.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Ooh, yes.
Lower.
On your knees. She won't say it again.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Awesome.
Still alive, so that's
Got
what
what we needed.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Enough. Just tell me about our next move.
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
What do you mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No. It's Faerun. Alright. We got that. Find the Githyanki Crush. We learned of a Githyanki patrol to the northwest. They might be able to lead us to their crush. Spoke to Zur. He told us he saw Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate, near a mountain pass in the northwest. We should travel there with Larzel. Yes, yes, yes. We should.
Have to keep going.
We may stay aboard. We may. There's people attacking. Don't trust that little boy. Little boy's up to Stumpton. Just get your kids.
Swing and swing.
Look at them training.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Clan is everything. You don't abandon those you swore to protect.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Nice. Save the day.
How long until Roland shows off his
Okay,
thunder
so
wave?
wait, there's someone over here.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Oh, that's down there.
Waiting's getting to me.
Truth.
If we
Get
left,
down.
we could at least make a run for it.
Ah.
I'd swear that box's gaze is following me.
What's the insight check for?
I need a quick word.
I have... No, I don't know who has it. Someone had one. I think I have a potion of animal speaking. Not sure. I do. Don't mind at all. And another shop.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Crazy kids.
Do all the damn rituals you want. Damn it.
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
That's what I thought. You've been doing your spell stuff.
You there! Hello!
Hello.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Give an exact description.
Goblins were of rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
A brass or silver dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins.
Witnesses noticed red dragon marching at rear.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out that name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
What brought you to the wilds in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Wait, about our conversation earlier. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Where are you heading?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Alright, well, I'll probably see you there then, eh? That's probably what will happen. Well, thanks. That's cute. Tuffet the bear sleeping. I ain't gonna wake him up. Where's supposed to go? Here. Not. Here we go. Oh. Here we go.
Please return, before it's too late.
Emerald Grove.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
You act rashly, as a cornered viper would. Free the child, or more tieflings will interrupt you. Reason. Monk. Nice. Guidance, of course, please. Let's go! Natural 20, baby!
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I'm just dropping everything. Okay, people want to talk. Stand by. Oh! Okay. We're back in business. Let's see what Shadowheart wants.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to a tadpole?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Turn to other matters. We're good. And now Gale's got something.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Well, thanks, Gal. I'm gonna talk to Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Your iron will is impressive, if a touch inflexible.
You speak in paradox. I care not for steel, but I know if it bends, it breaks. I will not allow this grove to be broken. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlar believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlar.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Yeah, you got some bowls and stuff. Nice little place. Weird chambers, who's here? Nettle!
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medical.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Not a good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Oh?
We need to be quick. This way.
Sure.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's the plan? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
An intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flare ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flare ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Thought you could cure me. What about the branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halcyon and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet. Anyhow.
You said you're tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why then poison? Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Nonetheless.
Pretty library.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Gotta make sure we explore the library.
Something over there.
Everywhere. I didn't take anything though. What do we see over here? Oh, we saw it.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Hey. Servants' quarters. Nice, simple bed.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Out of here. Yeah, man. Find airfarer's parents. Okay, just go watch it.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light-fingered annex, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get us out of here safely. Not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us.
Very nice. I wasn't even trying to do that. But very nice anyway. Daughter of Darkness. Yeah. Find that, rescue. Yeah, we got the help part, but we still need to rescue the druid. Talk to him.
I'll talk to the guards in Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Seal chamber. Very nice place, I think. I am a good guy, not a horrible person. Good luck. Let's talk.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
If leaving the groves is the best option, I can't help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde leaders? I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No,
That's
sir.
easy enough.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
It's over here, though. Sure. Where does this take us to? Oh, grove. Beautiful. Try that. You? Odd. Okay. The stuff we want to go to is defeat the goblins. The goblin camp's over here. Githruki Kesh is also over there. Yeah, that's one way, but that's not the way out.
ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
I sense the pain you carry, but killing this creature will not ease your burden. Oh, come on! Yes, I have to. Come on, do better. Oh, thank God.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
What you got, Gale?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Alright, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Why exactly would I rescue their beasts? No. And at the end of it all, I lose a valuable artifact? No thanks.
I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise I only make such a request because it is so incredibly important. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Let's do it.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you, a mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
Yeah, no.
So, do you agree?
Very well. Hope you manage this condition of yours.
Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
What item? I don't have really one except for that bow, and I'm not giving that bow. That's not what I want to do.
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My
I wasn't trying to
tribes
mess with your
coming.
cage.
They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute,
Are you
and hang
kidding
you
me?
by your guts.
Yeah, absolutely. If that's your god, I don't know them.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
You common interest have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute blessed one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Nice story. Buy for a copper in a tavern nearby.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. You can rot in that cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of
I
you!
want to leave her alive. I want to see what happens after we kill her.
Target practice.
Right out of here. Please scoot me over here. Oh, we gotta level up. Oh boy, we did. Let's go. Nice way to end this episode. Level 3, yeah. Chosen subclass, Way of the Four Elements. Well, I don't know yet. Well, I got Way of the Four Elements. Harmony of Fire and Water while non-common green, half your key points. Okay. Way of the Open Hand. Way of the Shadow. Shadow Arts Hide. Shadow Trace. Darkness. Shadow Arts Dark Vision. Ooh, I can see Dark Vision. 4 things. And I get a minor. Yeah, no. Way of the Elements. Way of the Elements. Still Unbroken Air. Things of the Fire Snake. The Water Whip. Except Way of the element's always fun now. I should probably take off my staff. You guys let me know. You'll probably let me know in the end. I'm pretty sure I gotta take off my staff. Cleric level 3. Class features, level 2 spell slots. Get all the spells. Spiritual weapon, that's the best. Get rid of Shield of Faith. You get spiritual weapon. Inflict wounds is a risky one, so just in case, let's have that. That shook my entire fucking house.
Salutations.
Terrifying as that was. Gain 2 spells. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Arcane Lock. Blindness. Blur. Those acid arrows are a great one. A magic missile. Let's get those.
Indolence
Good.
breeds madness.
And level you up. Cool. Champion's always the best. That's the one I want. Champion's my favorite to have. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ta for now.